riders doing a bunch of wheelies, and one rider didn't get away at all. And now Scott Gray on the Suzuki, it looks like he's having problems on the Gamma. As the leading pack goes through turn number 1, we've got a rider just barely creeping along on the straightaway. He can't get that engine to fire. It's a blue bike, so it's got to be the Gamma. And we see a puff of smoke coming out of the back. He's trying to clean that engine out and get it going there. I think he's finally got it going. This should be interesting. Let's see if Scott Gray can work his way up through this pack. He's got about a 2-turn disadvantage as the rest of the pack starts heading up into turn number 3. I don't think Scott Gray's going to catch the leaders. It's a very talented field, but we'll see what Scott Gray can do. We'll keep an eye on him. Well, already that 2-turn disadvantage is already a 1-turn disadvantage as Scott Gray works his way up the hill. If he can... Okay, your leading crew going into turn number 8 right now, and this race goes just about as fast as the last one, and that was the feature main event. And we've got them strung out pretty much. We got quite a battle there for third spot. As they come out of turn number 9, we'll pick the numbers and the names up for you. Richard Oliver taking over the lead, the privateer, on that Cosman bike. Out in front, bike number 277 running in second spot. That could be 217. Jeff. You called it off. Okay, looks like Jeff Stern, bike number 217 running in second spot. In third spot is bike number 56, and that was John Glover on that Boxer. And in fourth spot was Denny Dwordy on that 11-year-old Kawasaki, and in fifth spot, bike number 10. And then comes bike number 163 following him, and we don't have a name or number on him. We'll try and pick him up better this next time. Oh, it's Philip Smith in the 750 class, who is running there in seventh spot. Okay, bike number 10 we found is Don Biava. We don't have him down on our list here. You might want to write that down. Bike number 10, Don Biava, running up there in the front pack. Here comes Richard Oliver, and a nice lead by Richard as he comes by the start-finish straight. Then comes Jeff Stern, and there goes John Glover right around Jeff Stern like he was standing still, going into second spot into turn number 1. So it's Glover and Stern coming right back now on the Suzuki. Gets close to Glover as Glover starts motoring up into turn number 2. Scott Gray's already up into sixth spot already on that RG500 Suzuki, and we're going to try and get a lap time on Scott Gray next time around. My God, from a 2-turn disadvantage, he's already up into 6th place and going after the leaders as they head around turn number 2. Leaders up into the top of the hill right now and coming down the other side. Richard Oliver and a big lead, but let's see if John Glover can cut into that lead now. Richard Oliver on that Cosman and John Glover on the Boxer. Two unfamiliar, tough time shaking Jeff Stern loose on that big Suzuki. In fact, Stern's coming right back at him going around turn number 8. Boy, Scott's got that bike cleaned out. He's got to be one of the fastest bikes on the racetrack right now going around turn number 8 at close to 135, 140 miles an hour. Here comes Richard Oliver. Still with a pretty good advantage now over John Glover. Glover, let's see if he can't pick it up and try and cut into that lead of Richard Oliver's as they hit around turn number 1. Jeff Stern still in 3rd. Denny Dwordy still in 4th. Don Biava holding down 5th, but it looks like he's got some motor problems. He's slowing down. Here comes Scott Gray, and Gray is going to take over 5th position very, very shortly. So I believe Oliver's on that Cosman. I think that Cosman's a Kawasaki, is it not? Okay, so we got 2 Kawasaki engines running out in front. Then Jeff Stern on the Suzuki running in 3rd, and Denny Dwordy on another Kawasaki in 4th. So we got Kawasaki's 1, 2, and 4. The Suzuki running in 3rd. And of course, all these riders in the top four, all four riders, the Northern California riders. I believe Jeff Sternauer was the only rider in that top. Okay, looks like Scott Gray is going to try and nail Duarte here as they go down the back straightaway. And watch the Suzuki now overhaul that 11-year-old Kawasaki as they go down the back straightaway. There goes Scott, and boy, he is really flying on that fifth place machine. He's going to be in fourth place before you know it. Here comes your leader, Richard Oliver. Oh, and he just goes right around him on the outside and takes over fourth position. Second spot is John Glover. That Cosman bike still holding off Glover in second. Jeff Stern doing a great job of keeping that Suzuki in third spot. Here comes Scott Gray in fourth. And now Denny Doherty running there in fifth spot. And in sixth spot, Don Biala still having motor problems. He's just all over that motorcycle, looking down at it, looking at his pits, and he's definitely got some kind of motor problems on that 500. Is that a 500cc Honda he's on? Or 750? Because I know Don is competing in that Interceptor series, which calls for 500cc bikes. So, Scott Gray starting to displace these riders one at a time. He's starting to work his way up the leaderboard. Let's see if he can't get by who's next on the list. Jeff Stern, and get into third spot. Giving them the halfway flag. The next race up to the pre-grid 450cc and 600cc Super Street. Up to the pre-grid 450cc, 600cc Super Street up to the pre-grid. Going by the start-finish line, Oliver. Pretty much in control of the race right now, about 3/4 of a straightaway lead over Glover as he comes by the stripe. Jeff Stern hanging in there in third. And look at Scott Gray overhauling. He's going to try and catch up to Stern here in the next lap or two. And if there's enough laps left, he could get into second spot. We'll have to check that out. Boy, if for a good start, things might be changed all around here for Scott Gray. Complete another lap. I think he's got about 2 laps to go as he laps a couple of riders. Glover not making an impression at all into the lead. But look at Scott Gray now. He's taking over third and he's going after Glover as he goes down the front straightaway. A 130.3 for Scott Gray, not bad. 130.3. That's right on the 100 mile an hour mark. 100 mile an hour for that. Remember, that's a 500cc Formula One bike. But it's a couple of years old, and he's over before the checker flag drops. Don Biala is still coming by. It looks sitting up on the bike. The bike looks like it's running real well. It's just Don just seems uncomfortable on it as he heads around turn number 1. Rider off in turn number 3, and 5:21 going by. Sean Leopold. That is your battle for the 750 class right now, going by into turn number 1. Philip Smith and Sean Leopold in that battle in the 750 class. Okay, the white flag out for Richard Oliver. from lap traffic, but Glover finds himself in third spot. And an amazing ride by Scott Gray going all the way through this traffic. He had a terrible start. The bike just would not clean. Finally, he got it cleaned in. He had a two-turn disadvantage, and he got himself all the way up in the second spot. Great race by Scott Gray, and getting around John Glover is no easy feat. John Glover, an excellent rider in his own right, and on a very fast bike out there. Scott Gray doing an incredible job on that Randy Momoa bike. That is the exact bike that set the lap record around here of 126.4. Scott Gray a little bit slower. The fastest lap so far 130.1, which is just at 100. The race would have to go about another 10 laps before he caught Richard Oliver. He's gonna definitely take the win here. Oliver right now going into turn number 8, and Scott Gray now going into turn number 8. Given another maybe 2 or 3 laps, Scott might have caught him, but it's a little too late. And coming down to get the checker flag on that Cosman Kawasaki-powered machine is going to be Richard Oliver, as we mentioned, a top privateer in AMA National Superbike Racing a couple of years back. Takes the win in the Open Super Street class on that RG 500cc Gamma, I should say. That's Scott Gray finishing second. In third spot on that Boxer Kawasaki engined machine, that is John Glover taking third. And in fourth spot should be Jeff Stearns, I believe, if he comes wide out of turn number 9 and pulls into the pits. He's not going to take the checkered flag for fourth position. Jeff Stearns comes straight into the pits without taking the checkered flag. He will not get scored. So Denny Duardi will get fourth spot as he takes the checkered flag. The third